My dear friends, there's somewhere we've been away from for far too long. Adventurers, steel your nerves, gather your wits. It's time now to return to Brookmere. In Return to Brookmere, you'll be an elven fighter named Brian. As Brian, you are 5 feet tall and weigh 100 pounds. You have shoulder-length, honey blonde hair, pointed ears, and brilliant gray-green eyes. Like all elves, you have elven sight, allowing you to see objects up to 60 feet away in the dark by the heat they give off. Although elves are not as strong as humans, they are very clever and quick. Elves are able to speak the language of orcs, goblins, hobgoblins, and gnolls, as well as the common language of humans. For your adventure, your father, King Cedrus, has given you a finely made suit of silvery chainmail that covers you from head to waist. Chainmail looks like a heavy knit silver sweater, but it's woven from metal, not wool. Chainmail is light, flexible, and will protect you in combat. You wear your chainmail under a purple wool tunic. Sturdy black leather breeches and tall black boots complete your outfit. You are armed with a sword and a dagger and carry a polished metal shield. A leather pouch filled with food and water is tied at your waist. There is a heavy gold chain around your neck. At the end of the chain is a golden charm, worked in precious gems, in the shape of a dragon's head. The charm is the fabled amulet, the mouth of Mimulus. With the help of this magical necklace, you will be able to speak with and understand any creature you meet on your adventure. The dangers awaiting you will challenge your skills to the limit. Gather your wits about you, take a firm hold on your sword, turn the page, and take the first step into adventure. You are leading a party of 4 elven fighters on a scouting mission to the ruins of your former home, Castle Brookmere. Once this beautiful castle was filled with laughter and song. All that is gone now. Long ago, in the time of the Great Hunger, orcs, giants, and other monsters swept down from the far frostlands into Brookmere in search of food and treasure. They destroyed everything in their path, including Castle Brookmere. The outnumbered defenders of Brookmere were taken by surprise. They had no time to call on the neighboring kingdoms for help. Although they fought valiantly, the elves had little hope of victory against the hordes of monsters. Your father, King Cedrus, sadly ordered his people to retreat to avoid their complete destruction. Your family and friends fled Brookmere, saving only the few possessions they could carry on their backs. Your last memory of your beloved home is of foul monsters screaming insults at you from the captured castle's walls. Broken with grief, your father shook his fist at the ugly faces and vowed to return one day. Now, he has sent you on a quest with 4 elven fighters to discover what remains of his castle and the treasure hidden in the dungeon beneath it. Your party stops at the edge of the forest that once ringed the castle and stares in disbelief. The only thing that still stands is the broken shell of a tower. All else is in ruins. Scattered across the ground are enormous piles of boulders. The most noticeable feature on the ruined landscape is a wide black hole in the area of the castle that once housed the dungeon's treasure vault. With the aid of your friends, you push aside some of the rocks and follow a winding stairway down into the gaping hole. You are halfway down when the stairs and part of the walls collapse. You seem to fall forever and are knocked unconscious. You awaken in silent darkness. Every bone in your body feels broken, and your mouth is as dry as the desert. You wonder what has happened to your friends. Far above you, you can see a faint light and the rim of the hole. Below, you can make out the dim outline of a passageway leading in to the dungeons. And so, adventurers, we have come to that point in our quest where I let you decide just where our adventure will go. If you're new to Return to Brookmere, this is simple. Simply comment below or wait for the poll later this week in stories and let me know just where will our adventure go. Your choices. Do you decide to climb back up and search for your friends, or do you decide to explore the passageway? Or Do you decide to sit quietly and think through your choices before you take any action? Comment below, wait for the poll and stories, but whatever you do, please let me know. Just where will our adventure go? The choice is yours.